Hi there, Shikigans, Guardian E here with another Day 1 video in Azure Lane, this time covering the all-new Confluence of Nothingness event, featuring a brand new ultra-rare ship, Bismarck Zwei. So we'll be doing our Day 1 pulls on the raid-up banner, trying to get that full sweep, and of course, also taking a closer look at the skin drop, featuring some incredible swimsuit skins this time around. Before we get into it, I will just briefly remind you that if you do like this sort of content and would like to support the channel, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, subscribing for more. It really does help us out, and we thank you so much. Alright, let's reveal our ritual daily pulls on light construction here. Got like, what, 9 of them lined up here? Let's just see if we got any surprises, any gold ships, any purple ships along the way here that are of significance. Just doing those dailies, keeping trucking along. A Jeanne d'Arc. That's actually pretty nice because I think I don't have a spare Jeanne d'Arc just sitting in the dock. So that's actually not too bad. Grozny, a recent addition to the light construction pool, making an appearance too. And out of the elite pool, that's actually somewhat remarkable. And Osho. Okay. So we got a gold. Maybe that's a sign of some good RNG on our way. So here is the limited time raid up banner, starting of course from today until the 14th of June. And of course, as far as the raid ups go, we've got Bismarck Zwei at the 1.2%, Regensburg at the 2%, Otto von Alvensleben at 2%, and U556 Meta at 0.5% because she is available in the shop. You can just grind for her, so don't pull for her if you do manage to sweep everybody else. No elites this time around, and let's just start getting into it. Of course, the ultra-rare ship, Bismarck Zwei, does have the pity, so that is going to be 200 pulls deep. You will get her guaranteed, or an extra copy of her guaranteed, as needed. And let's start getting it. Oh, getting that Regensburg right away. This design is so cool. Love the gothic bat look that she has going for her. The giant magma dragon behind her as well. I was a little bit worried when they showed the initial art for the ships. They're so zoomed out because the rigging is so enormous. And I'm definitely glad that they did zoom in here properly so you can get a good look at her, and she looks fantastic. I am the Ironblood Light Cruiser Regensburg, wielder of the Dark Steel Dragon, and I already know all your tricks. Ha ha ha. Do not think I will be so easily manipulated like the other girls. Roar! I'm guessing that is the Dark Steel Dragon behind her. Alright, excellent. That is one of the raid-up ships down, and arguably one of the more dangerous ones. The gold ships don't have a guarantee. You could go well past 200 pulls and not get a gold raid-up ship. It's happened. Yeah, I've gone that far and not gotten a purple ship, so yeah, it can happen. Alright, that's a good start though. A very good start. So let's go ahead, do our next 10 pull. Let's go ahead and skip this one because we have a lot of pulls to get through today. So we'll let it pull up here, and then I will hit skip. And a Dunkirk. Okay. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay, alright. Ooh, that's a little cooldown multi. That's definitely a cooldown multi. That hurts a little bit. It's okay, though. It's okay. Get right into the next one. We'll skip this one, too. So hopefully not a repeat of last time. Let's skip. Oh, okay! Oh, nice! That is going to be Alvensleben. So awesome. We did get the 2 gold raid-up ships. That's actually a really big relief. Again, those are kind of like this. Those are the potentially scary ones. They can hurt the old cube count if they don't cooperate. So definitely glad to have her here. Oh, I've heard no shortage of heroic tales about you, but you sure look spindly in person. Then again, I suppose it only makes sense for you chess masters to be more brain than brawn. I'm Otto von Alvensleben, Ironblood Destroyer. Let's see what you can do. It sounds like she's up for the challenge here. Great to have her, and that is fantastic. At this point, we're just hunting for dupes and that ultra rare ship. So that's what, 3 multis in? That ain't bad. I'm pretty okay with that. So the last ultra rare ship, Implacable, hurt us quite a bit. It took us a very long time to get a copy. Hey, Alabama making an appearance here. Okay, let's skip this one too. Got a Houston. And that's it. Okay, well, I guess at least we got a gold ship. At least we got a gold ship. With the rate up as it is, that would be 4 or 4.5. So it's like a, what, a 3 or 2.5% chance to get a non-rate up gold. Now, if we do end up pulling U556 meta, I'm not going to complain about it. But, of course, again, we can get her just guaranteed from the shop. It is interesting, this does mark the first time there is a pullable meta ship in the actual banner. That's a rarity. That hasn't happened before. And I think that's probably... It's probably because it's story-centric. I mean, I think it's definitely part of the overall plot line, and so maybe that's the change-up. I have not dug into the actual story just yet. So that was another dud multi, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you hate to see it, but it happens. It happens. Next multi in, we're going to go ahead back to skipping. We'll skip this one. But I haven't gone into the story proper yet, but I have dived a little bit into the summer event. So let's skip. Oh, yes! Okay! Yeah. Alright. Bismarck has a place to be. She appreciates the skipping, and she's gonna grace us now with this beautiful appearance. Bismarck Zwei, glad to see her. Ultra rare ship. Guten Tag. I am Iron Blood Battleship Bismarck. While this may not be our first meeting, perhaps you find my new attire surprising? As a fellow idealist, I'm happy to once more fight by your side. Alright, that is fantastic. And she's got the fur fringe, really adds some style to her overall look. I love the slit openings in the side, the short pencil skirt, really comes together, and of course the killer boots. Great stuff. Okay, fantastic. And Nelson, too. That's actually very appropriate, of course, because we did get the release of a retrofit for Nelson, which is quite nice. And that does mark the pullable sweep at this point of the banner. We don't have the U556 meta, but she is, of course, guaranteed free through the event. But we're going to keep going. As is tradition, when a UR drops, throughout the course of the event, I will go to the pity just to get another copy. And just overall to see how we do over the course of doing our daily pulls on the event. Because again, that is the best and most efficient and most effective way of pulling, especially if you're a newer player. Especially if you are a newer player and you don't have an established account with a lot of, resource reserves and everything. The cubes and the coins and everything that I have here. Oh yes! Getting another copy of the Bismarck Zwei. Get that eye glint, the flashes in her eyes. Fantastic. That is great. Love to see it. We'll take those. Amagi making an appearance here. She's, of course, going to be getting a nice little update to her wardrobe, another skin in the second batch of anniversary skins that drop, the concert dresses. So, not in this update, but in a future update. We'll keep on going here. But yeah, I just always like to go to the pity, irrespective of how we do on day one. Usually I will, if I do get the UR early, hey, another Alvin's Lemon, love to see it. Not gonna say no to dupes. Definitely not gonna say no to dupes. This basically allows us to, sorry about that, I had a bit of a coughing fit there, so, basically if I do get the UR early, I will go up to about 160 pulls on the banner, so that when I do my dailies, my 3 per day on the banner, by the time the event ends, I'll reach the pity for another copy. So, that is the aim here, and we're gonna keep digging in. So I'm definitely grateful to have that little bit of luck after Implacable kind of put us to work, She really wanted us to repent before she came, and Bismarck Zwei definitely a lot more cooperative, so definitely appreciate that. Getting Saruga, okay. Alright. And I should start skipping these two. Let's just skip. Let's skip. There we go. I should definitely start skipping these. I want to be mindful of the time that this video is going to be, the length, because we got a lot of skins to cover. They dropped such an incredible batch, and we got to take a look at all of them. There's really some jaw droppers in there. So, oh, dead multi. You hate to see it, but given the performance of the multis early on, it's kind of it's kind of to be expected. I can't complain about that. So, all right, let's skip once again. Erebus, okay. And another Alvin's Lemon, okay. So Alvin's Lemon being oh, another Erebus, what is that? So Alvin's Lemon making multiple appearances. Still want to get another copy of Regensburg if we can. That would be nice. But yeah, so the summer lore. I like that it's kind of been instigated by Royal Fortune. I like that that's the plot. Oh God, that is a bad multi. Next one in. Let's go. Something eventful here. Let us skip. Another Alvin's Lemon. She's really... I guess she really wants to test us. Getting a London as well. Queen Elizabeth, okay. And a Dunkirk. Got the second Dunkirk of today. Alright, so at least got an event ship in there. That's still pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this one. I think we only got, like, what, 4 more multis left before we kind of wrap it up for today. I'm pretty... Oh, what is Alvin's Lemon doing? Come on now. Let the other girls play. I'm trying... Can even things out a little bit. Let's skip. Another London. Wow, okay. And another Nelson. Another Nelson, too. Ah, man. Regensburg, come on. Alright, just 2 more multis left. Let's see if we can't get another Regensburg, or maybe even snipe that U557 meta. It can help with the grind, for sure, and getting the currency and everything, so wouldn't mind getting a copy of her. Let's skip. Another Alvin's Lemon. I think that might be enough copies to max limit break her, just from those copies. That's... Oh, RNG can be such a troll sometimes. So this is, I think, the final multi, so let's go ahead and tap through this one. Enjoy the pageantry a little bit here. And no, what, why? Why? RNG machine is broken, why? Oh, come on now. How is that possible? How does that happen? How does that happen? What? How does that happen? Come on! What? Oh, come on. I mean, that's an incredible multi. It's an incredible multi, getting 2 of the gold SRs in one. It's just... And a Nelson, too. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, RNG is having a troll day today. Definitely. Definitely. Alright, well that's fine. That is totally okay. And by the end of the event, we should have another copy of Bismarck Zwei waiting to be redeemed here. So that is great. So, I mean, overall, I'm happy. I do wish the results were a little lighter on the auto and a little heavier on the Regensburg, but you know what? It's totally fine. Totally okay with that. And who knows, maybe we'll get a couple of Regensburgs on the way up to that 200. And then, of course, we're going to put out a wrap-up video closer to the end of the actual event, just to kind of cover what we got through our dailies and the event as a whole. And with that, I am super excited to head on over to the skin shop, because they dropped an absolutely magnificent set today, and we got to take a closer look at these. So let's get on over there right now. Now, this has to be one of the best sets of skins released in the game to date. 4 live 2Ds, 2 dynamics of really popular and or beautiful ships, non-stop eye candy stretching as far as the eye can see, all wrapped in swimsuits. Truly a remarkable set. I'm basically picking up every single one of them, but let's take a closer look here, check out their animations, evaluate them one by one. So since I am picking up most of the skins in this batch, I went ahead and actually bought the Swimsuit Lucky Bag 2023. Have a pretty good shot of getting a lot of my primary targets here, so let's just go ahead and roll the dice. 1 random ship skin, let's collect. And that is going to be Ticonderoga, definitely one that I would have picked up anyway, so I am certainly thrilled about that. And let's take a look here. So, hi! Thoughts on my swimsuit, Commander? Does it suit your tastes? Thanks. If you had to leave a comment, what would you say? Where did you learn how to tease people so well? So, we may as well start somewhere, and I can think of no better place to start than Ticonderoga. So let's go ahead and toss her into this and take a closer look. I mean, Ticonderoga here is just this composed beauty in this skin, sitting on the beach chair, enjoying some fresh watermelon, casting us this sweet and inviting smile. The deep blue pools of her eyes vibrant in the sun. She has those long, flowing locks of her silver blue hair just cascading down her shoulders. She's wearing this really stylish halter top 2-piece swimsuit to show off her dynamite physique. The top fit is quite snug. It squeezes the contours of her generous bust line, pulling them together. You got the narrow cinch of her slender waist, the double strap design of the bottoms just hugging her hips. Your gaze naturally gets drawn to that alluring beauty mark on her inner thigh, and then of course she has her long slender legs running all the way down to the stylish platform heels that she's wearing. Now, I know the competition is rather stiff with this batch of swimsuits, but damn if Ticonderoga doesn't look good, even for a static skin. There is this inviting nature, this warmth to it that I feel. It really encapsulates, and she rocks that swimsuit. There is no doubt about that. So next on deck, we have Manchester, A Moment in the Shade. Let's go ahead and grab this for her. Welcome to the beach, Master. Pretty hot today, isn't it? If you'll have me, I'm right okay with spending the day together. So Manchester has actually donned this somewhat kinky maid swimsuit, complete with a little headdress, the black and white palette, the tiny little frills, and the mini bow on the bikini bottoms too. There's this garter strap on her thigh, a trademark fringe of a maid. She's playfully tugging at the strings of her top, accentuating that tight grip across the swell of her feminine charms. The fit is a bit too small and reveals plenty of cleavage both above and below the fabric. Manchester herself has these bright jewel eyes full of curiosity, and they do tend to match the crystal blue tropical waters behind her and the fiercely clear blue sky. Truly an island paradise that we're relaxing in. She's seated in this wicker chair. She's enjoying a cocktail. There's a floaty on the side for when she wants to take a dip. She does have some asymmetrical leg straps here that's just visually interesting too. There's certainly a skin more sultry than I anticipated. She looks really fetching in this swimsuit design. It really suits her, and she wears it really, really well. You've got beautiful shading as the sunlight just streams in through the palm tree above her, highlighting her expression. Just really, really great stuff. So next on deck, we got Jade, A Lick of Summer. So Jade is enjoying some pool time fun. In that ring floaty, she's got her perky backside pulled up, the legs hooked at the ankles as she's kicking her feet up in the air. She's got on a sailor one-piece swimsuit, which is very fitting for her. She's looking back at us with those icy blue eyes as she goes to town on that popsicle. You've got a bright yellow parasol with Manju getting into all sort of antics behind her. You've got vibrant and beautiful colors all around. I think it is a nice touch that the art itself is in the shape of a cutout heart. It is very sweet and very cute. Definitely feels like a taste of summer. And here we have Sakawa in Icy Indulgence. So she's enjoying some downtime here in the lush green forest. Those huge fan leaves and the mossy trunk providing a reprieve from the scorching sun. She's wearing a cute and frilly pink swimsuit, and she has this matching bonnet adorned with pink flowers as well. And she's indulging in a delicious bright blue frozen treat. She's sharing it with some of the indigenous wildlife, apparently, of the island. Some adorable bears that one of them has even brought their own beehive. There are these beautiful pink butterflies fluttering about. The skin overall has a very soothing and gentle calmness to it. Other than the Manju's chaotic energy, of course, they're hanging off of some branches and swinging, and I think they're looting a chest in the foreground too. But otherwise, just really lovely colors, beautiful shading on Sakawa as well. Definitely tells a tale. And next we have Otto von Alvensleben in Hunter Becomes Hunted. So let's go ahead and pick this one up here. You really think this brainless trap can keep me entangled forever? I don't need your help. I can break free by myself. What the hell? Why can't I do it? So, let's go ahead and put her in this. So here we've got Alvensleben placed in this precarious position here. She's stuck in a trap placed by some tribal Manju, it looks like. She's hanging by her foot, ensnared in the vines, while her captors just observe. One of her stylish sandals has flown off, and the vines are wrapping around and sinking into the soft flesh of her slender legs. She's quite literally bottoms up, and the charming frills, that strappy design of the black two-piece swimsuit is enhanced by the pose considerably. You've got effectively two straps pressing down on her perky assets. revealing a tantalizing amount of undercleavage there. Now, her ruby eyes are understandably filled with distress in this predicament. A cute flush across her face, the two-tone twin tails full of volume as they twist in the air underneath her. Yeah, I really like how unique the setting is, the pose, the composition, the light streaming in through the thick jungle, creating patterns of light across her soft skin. You know, interestingly enough, the pose actually seems quite similar to her default art, just inverted, kind of like flipped, just because her default art has a pretty unique pose and composition as well. But nevertheless, I like this skin a lot. I think it has a lot of charm, plenty of eye candy, beautiful detailing. I like the actual out-of-focus blur effect for the background and some of the vines too. Really, really nice. Alright, now next up on our list is Royal Fortune, Eyes on the Prize. Let's go ahead and grab this skin for our pirate here. Hell of a proposition this, keeping an eye on your booty for the whole day so nobody steals it. But I said I'd do it, and a real Tempesta always keeps her word. You're all mine for today. So here we have Royal Fortune, who kicked off this whole summer adventure with her treasure map and her letter, gets her own dynamic mode skin, and she looks sensational. She's enjoying this cool beverage, reading some books out on a picnic table by the water, wearing that cheeky expression on her face. Her swimsuit is a lovely, attractive red bikini without too many frills or embellishments. However, what really sets hearts ablaze is the unique animation as her top is held up solely by one of her little tentacle braids, hooking that string, and her stacked chest resting upon the tabletop, and with a playful tug, that tentacle lifts and bounces the pillowy softness of her ample proportions with a wink and a smile. She looks incredibly supple and seductive, daringly has her legs parted underneath the table. You've got Cthulhu tentacles lurching upwards and picking up all manner of treats. There's some beachside food, Italian ice being eaten by the Manju sitting next to her. You have all these floating minions floating around as well. Just a lot happening and a lot to enjoy thematically here. Royal Fortune, obviously, center stage in the skin. Her figure is a treasure trove, and this skin does a great job at showcasing it. And of course, we got the star of the show, Bismarck Zwei, in Crystal Clear Holiday. Let's snag this new outfit for her. Ah, you've already gotten changed, Commander. I needed to do something about my hair before I go back into the water. And of course, one of the nice things is that you can put it on the original Bismarck as well, just like with Yorktown 2, so that is a nice little bonus. Now, Bismarck Zwei looks glamorous and fashionable in this stylish and mature one piece. There's this thin, sheer stocking portion covering her arms, giving it this very distinctive look. That itself is peppered with some glitter highlights to give it a little bit of flash. The tube top design really hugs and squeezes the swell of her ample bust. The animations do include this sort of mesmerizing rise and fall as she breathes. Rivulets of water dripping down her silky skin. There's this attractive glossy sheen to the black material of the swimsuit itself, reflecting the series of windows on the opposite side of the pool. Now she's sitting by the deck, glancing over at us as she ties her luxurious flaxen hair into a large looming ponytail, and the hair tie is hanging from her parted lips. Stylish aviator glasses are perched atop her head. There's a nice high-cut look to the swimsuit, exposing her spectacular hips and robust thighs. I mean, Bismarck is a bombshell. There's no debating that, and the soft, dynamic motion really brings the skin to life in a marvelous way. She looks sensational, and she knows she looks sensational. Next up, we've got Dolphins and Swim Lessons for Anchorage. This is a live 2D. It says dolphins, but she's on an orca, so that's a little weird, but let's go ahead and get this for her. There, teacher? Is Anchorage doing it right? Is Anchorage swimming? Thank goodness. Falling into the water would be bad, right? I'm sure that's not too bad for a ship girl. Alright, let's check out the animations for Anchorage's very first skin. Log in. Teacher, is Anchorage doing it right? Kick like this. I think I'm sinking again. She kind of like undulates on the floaty itself, and then she bounces her back against that Manju that's having the ride of its life. She's trying her best for sure. Okay, that's cute. Main screen 1. Teacher, can you teach me even in my dreams? Hee hee hee. And she kind of like softly runs her fingers over the fin there. She also just kind of wiggles her feet a little bit in the back. Main screen 2. Baltimore's so good at swimming. Can Anchorage learn to swim like that? if teacher teaches me, then maybe. Just kind of like wiggles and like shifts her limbs on the actual flotation device too. It's very cute. Main screen 3. Shark is so slippery. I'll do my best not to fall off. Expression is super cute. She's actually sliding down the orca, so she just kind of like shifts and thrusts her hips to move up the orca there. Normal touch. You're all wet, teacher. Are you okay? Was that a manju? Was that just a flying manju out of nowhere? Yeah, there it is. So just a flying manju coming out from the side, hitting her right square on the cheek. That special touch. Teacher, do you like touch it? Oh my god, Anchorage. Golly. Animation with a little wink at the end too. She's like completely gyrating against the orca. God. Alright, so a little head pat action here. She just like wiggles her head a little bit. You like my hair? Let me touch teachers too. She like reaches her palm out. Very, very sweet. Mission reminder. Mission incomplete. Anchorage wants to help too. Aw, she's like just petting the manju in front of her. Mission complete. Mission complete. Teacher, that's great. Little hand maneuver. And then more gyrations. Anchorage. I love how the bells actually just kind of swing as she's making her movements on the orca too. That's a really nice touch. Male reminder, don't let the male fall in the water. There. Lands on the fin. Okay, she can reach for it. She's got to stretch herself out a little bit to get her hand over there. Commission complete. Commissions. We have to wait until everyone's back, right? Oh, she's like playing with the little fish in the water. Little goldfish. That's cute. And then return to port. Teacher, where are you? I can't swim on my own. Oh, teacher. Anchorage, you're killing me here. She's just bucking wildly on the orca. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so the two interactions I found so far, the thigh highs, you can actually move up and down her leg, which is very nice. And you can actually tug on her bikini bottoms too by dragging back and revealing a little bit of the cleavage there, which is really nice. So yeah, those are the two that I found. If I missed any, let me know. Certainly, I'm not the best at finding these, so if I missed any, definitely let us know in the comments below. Anchorage looks spectacular riding atop this floating orca, apparently learning how to swim. Her swimsuit is ornately designed, the puffed sleeves, the sheer lace curtain with a floral pattern extending off of them, and then dancing across the water below. She also has her long twin tails trailing off of the small of her back and into the waters as well. She's got her hips bucking against the floaty during animations in a rather suggestive way as her knees straddle it. Her heavenly figure is pressed tightly against it. She runs her dainty fingers across the orca fin in a provocative way. Now she's lost her swimsuit top as it floats across the water in front of the whale. Her bare, bountiful curves are squished against the flotation device with every movement she makes. Her arched back accentuates the ample curve of her bikini-clad posterior as it bounces against the pool toy. And she's wearing these enticing white stockings that hug her creamy thighs, creating some soft skin dentation. The fabric of the thigh highs has become transparent from the moisture. You can see her skin tone bleeding through underneath. I like all the little touches to the skin. You have the bandages on the orca, you have the smartphone resting in the handles, the sunshine glittering across the crisp, refreshing pool water. But naturally, the major attraction here is definitely a topless Anchorage in a straddle position, and the skin definitely delivers the promise of a phenomenal view. Anchorage looks absolutely amazing. Alright, we've got killer after killer. Next up is the next live duty, which is Taiho in Seaside Daydreams. Let's snatch this one up real quick. Oh, we're getting a nice little intro. Okay, we got the camera view as we're panning up those legs, taking some memorable screenshots along the way. Heart pupils in her eyes, and she looks amazing. Okay, a beach date, just me and my commander. I could walk by your side forever. No, I can't be satisfied with this alone, and neither can you, right, my commander? No, Taiho, no, I can't. Alright, let's check out these animations. Log in. Would you like to take a bath with me, or you'd like to taste me? Oh god. Would you like to do it with me? Oh my god, Taiho! She's just like abandoned any subtlety at all. Just running her fingers underneath the swimsuit. She's wearing the oath ring. Always gotta love that too. Main screen 1. I would pull the moon from the sky for you if you wanted it, my commander. Giving us a coy look. And then, oh my god, she's sliding her hand between her thighs and giving a little wink too. My god, Taiho. Main screen 2, like the small ones, my commander. Yeah, so she doesn't have any new voice lines yet. They have to record new ones for her. So we do get to see and enjoy the animations, but she is going to have new voice lines, other than like the acquisition line that we got. So these are all going to change. They're all going to be different, but we can at least kind of soak in the actual animations that she has. So main screen 3, she points her finger at us. She like pulls up her knees a little bit and gives us a little bounce along the way. Normal touch. She just shifts her position a little bit, runs her fingers between her cleavage and over her backside. Special touch. This stupid text box. It looks like she's sliding her fingers across her belly, across her stomach a little bit. Oh man. Head pat here. Okay, she kind of pulls herself up a little bit, runs her fingers through and under the strap of her bikini, kicks her feet out a little bit, and gives us a little wink. Mission reminder. Okay, she pulls herself up, tucks her arm under her leg a little bit too. Mission complete. Want to go get the mission rewards. Love that little glint in her eye. Okay, running a finger all the way from her foot all the way up her long legs. We got mail reminder. She licked it thoroughly to be. Oh my god, she's pulling the envelope from between her legs. Taiho is. Oh boy. Oh man. Commission complete. Let's see what she's got here. So she's pointing at us. All right. Little wink. Little glint, tucking her legs up. So anything that just kind of like stretches her form out a little bit or tucks in. Return to port. Mission accomplished, and let me say how fantastic you looked on the battlefield. Oh my god, she's just tracing that droplet across her chest and then offering it to us with her finger. It drips on her thigh. It's just an excuse literally to pan all the way up that incredible body. And then the promise, this is the oath ring animation, little glint in her eye again. And then she kind of like pulls her legs up a little bit. Alright. I can't see anything because of this stupid text box. I mean, I guess we'll have to turn it off in the main screen to get a better look. But yeah, she does have an oath animation. Alright, so we found a treasure trove of interactions with this skin. This is fantastic. So you can actually take her shirt off here. I think you just drag on the shirt, drag down, and then you can actually tug on the bikini top here if you just pull on the right one here. And she has a custom animation where it just kind of snaps back a little bit and you get this fantastic bounce, of course. And you can even tug on the other strap. So both straps are interactive. They really went all out here. And then if you just sort of press and hold in the middle of her chest, you just sort of grab them at that point. And when you wiggle your finger around while pressing down, you're just controlling them and manipulating them, which is just ridiculous. This skin is like next level. It's crazy. And then now that her shirt is off, you can actually pull on her bracelet and pull it up her arm a little bit. And then you get this zoom in right up to her face. And that's amazing. So much detailing. You have that soft flush across her face, that expression, the heat coming from her breath as well, all just animated so well. And yeah, there's still the interactions even while you're in this up close view. But yeah, if there's any other interactions, let me know. But I found these and I love them. So it's absolutely fantastic. Out of this world, amazing. Oh, it's so good. God, you know, it feels like I've been waiting forever for them to finally release a swimsuit for Taiho, and I gotta tell you, it has been well worth the wait. It feels like they've been holding off on releasing her for the right time, and this is it. I mean, taking a closer look at her here, this skin is just a masterpiece. Incredible details in The sheen of her raven hair, individual strands just meticulously drawn, the ends matted down with moisture against her flawless ivory skin. Taiho's impeccable, world-class body on display, that string bikini sinking into the decadent softness of her overflowing bust. The weight pulling them down, spilling out the sides of the top is just absolute perfection. The thin fabric of the tiny swimsuit is strained against her robust, divine proportions, plump and firm in all the right places. You have droplets of water peppering her exquisite form. Her soft, supple skin has this beautiful radiance and glow to it. There's this intricate shading and detailing across her magnificent bust, slender, toned abs. There's this lovely gloss to her shapely legs as she bathes in the sunlight. I like the little touches, like the swimsuit Surcoat reference in the reading material Taiho has decided to bring along to the beach. That's a nice little touch. To me, this is one of the very best skins in the game, an absolute showstopper, a veritable visual smorgasbord, and once the voice lines are added, I'm sure an auditory treat as well. This one is a no-brainer, easy pickup through and through. Alright, next up we've got New Jersey with Midsummer Leisure. Let's go ahead and grab this one for our lovely, lovely Eagle Union ship. So hot. Are you alright, honey? You're not heat exhausted, are you? I'll share my drink with you if you're thirsty, but in return, I'll need you to put my sunscreen on for me. That's just what you like to do, right, honey? You got that right. Alright, let's check out some of these animations. Log in, Scorcher out there, Midsummer Sunlight is rough no matter where you go. Honey, did you put on sunscreen? We better get some on you. It's eating a little strawberry as it zooms back a bit. She wiggles her feet a little bit too. She takes a drink, very nice. Main screen 1, aloe works as sunscreen too. Well then, get to putting it on me. Whoa! It's all slippery and sticky. Look at that sparkle and that gleam across her skin. So shiny. So shiny with the sunscreen. That's really attractive looking. Main screen 2. I want ice cream now. Okay, want one, honey? Don't worry. All of us Eagle Union ships brought ice cream. She just pulled it out of the air like that? Magic summer powers? Okay, alright, New Jersey, I see you. Takes a little lick of it. Main screen 3. Want to go see Ticonderoga with me? She points to the sky. Tanning is fun and all, but I'd love to lie down in a cool place. You decide, honey. Very nice. So it looks like she still has the sheen across her skin from the sunscreen, so it looks like that persists, which is nice. Maybe it's fading over time? I'm not entirely sure. In screen 4. About that matter, I admit that you have a point, Commander. How about taking my suggestion next time? Okay, she conjures up a little heart like that. And blows a kiss. Very, very nice. Main screen 5. It's now the age of carriers. Didn't know about that. If carriers are able to evolve, what's to say that battleships can't also evolve? So, yeah, it's a very similar animation to the last one. Just kind of pointing in the distance and conjuring up a heart. Main screen 6. Yeah, it's all the same thing. So I guess the main screens, these particular ones, are all the same, basically. Normal touch. I'm counting on you, honey. She blows a kiss. Very nice. Special touch. Oh, zooms in. Oh, the top gets undone. Honey, I know you like this stuff, but come on. It doesn't look like she hates it. There's a lot of hearts there, so it's pretty good. Head pat. Having fun yet? Now it's my turn. Take a seat. Alright. Mission reminder. Kind of shifts her feet, takes a drink from her beverage. I do like how when she shifts, it really does accentuate her booty. It definitely moves and bounces along with the rhythm. Mission complete. Already got the hard stuff out of the way. Why not take a little break? Can be pretty easy to prioritize whatever's left. Oh, look, she's playing on her phone. It looks like she's playing Azure Lane on her phone. Mail reminder. You got new mail. Hey, don't you love the anticipation? Oh, the Manju. Lucky Manju. Just diving right in there. Oh, man. Okay. Commission complete. Commission's here. You're still putting on your sunscreen. Come on. Return to port. Oh, God. that zoom in. Good work out there. Oh, honey, you look a little burned. I'm kidding. Here, take a drink. Take it easy. Zooming in. Oh, man. Just an impeccable view. Impeccable view. And then promise. I can already hear everything you're thinking as long as you're fine with it. So this is the oath animation. Just kind of looks very pensive. Yep. Yep. Pulling out the heart. Very nice. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, okay, so I found one interaction. You can actually tug on her cheek a little bit and then give her a little spank. My god. They went all out on these interactions. Holy. That's amazing. So it's not really an interaction, but if you just kind of trace your finger in wide circles, she does kind of gyrate her hips a bit, so that's kind of nice. But otherwise, I can't find any other interactions. I mean, that's a pretty damn good one right there. But if anybody has any other interactions that I'm missing here, definitely let me know in the comments below. Now, I am so excited in general that New Jersey finally has a live 2D after so long. She definitely deserves it, and let's take a closer look here. So, the Callipygian Queen is back, showing off those dynamite curves and peerless posterior in a little blue string bikini. She's enjoying a cocktail, some strawberries, playing with the Azur Lane Anniversary pop-up book for the English server from last year. It's a nice little touch, nice little inclusion. I actually dig that a lot. She's got on those really stylish signature triangle design glasses peeking over the top of her head. Her lavish cobalt blue hair is in a high ponytail as the tresses pool and fan out beneath her. She's lying front first on the beach towel, beautifully toned bare back revealed and arched. Her fulsome bust is pressed against the beach towel itself as she catches some rays. The toothsome swell of her immaculate booty is front and center, as it should be, those bikini bottoms clinging to the bulging softness. She is a sight to behold, wiggling her stern, kicking her feet playfully. I love that in some of the animation she invites us to apply some oil on her, creating a slippery and shiny glisten as the sunshine just sparkles off of her smooth skin. You've got oil dripping off of her and pooling between her magnificent thighs. A skin that looks so good, you want to bury your face in it. Really, they delivered on New Jersey's skin. This is an absolute must-buy if you have her, or if you plan to get her during her inevitable incoming rerun. As usual, New Jersey looks phenomenal, and she's ready for some beach time fun. Alright, well, last up, but certainly not least, we have Regensburg Dark Dragon Brilliant Beach. Let's go ahead and acquire this one right here. Getting it. Oh my god, that's zoom out through the thighs, and then an eruption as well. God, the innuendo, that goes crazy. Wanted to feast your eyes on this, did you? Yeah, I did. Haha, there's no point in trying to deny it. All your petty desires are clear as day to me, so why not just be honest about it? You read my mind. You read my mind, Regensburg. Alright, let's check out these animations. Log in. Even someone like you is powerless before my allure. Those ruled by their emotions are easy to control, just like Regens. Control me, Regensburg. Oh my god. I can't believe the camera zooms out underneath her crotch. And just between her thighs, like that's... main screen 1. What are you trying to heap? Get your hands off my tail this instant. Did you hear me? That's super cute. Oh, she does like a little hip wiggle too. She grabs the tail, that blush on her face. That's awesome. Main screen 2. Oh! Looks like Regina's gone pretty far out to sea. Hope it doesn't run into any trouble. Yeah, so we got this telltale roar of her magma dragon behind her. Very nice. Main screen 3. Since you're here at the beach, surely you have a thing or two you'd like to do. Come on, let yourself loose already. That's a nice little casual, playful wink. Gotta love it, alright. Normal touch. That's right, bear your weaknesses to me as I pretend to be subservient. She just licks her finger a little bit, runs her fingers across her tummy as well. Special touch. Huh? Why do you know where my weak spot is? Oh, look at her hand. Oh my god, that's so lascivious. That's They really were not holding back with this set. Head pat. Wah? Oh, that's cute. She gets a little shocked pose, shocked expression, and the little jolt, of course, creates a wonderful bounce alongside it. Mission reminder, a job. What job could be more important than enjoying time off at the beach? Touche, Regensburg. Mission complete. One can never get enough rewards. Same is true regardless of what form they come in. She kind of like cocks her hip a little bit. Mail reminder. Got a new message. What did Eisen break this time, Regina? Oh, it's something else. Very nice. Commission complete. Growls the commission team back already. I do like how they integrated the rigging. The rigging is so cool with the giant dragon. Very nice. And then return to port. Looks like Regina's having a good time with its friends. Why don't you take a break as well? Surely you're not trying to test the limits of your weary body. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get tired. I'm never gonna get tired of that zoom out between her legs. That's never gonna get old. All right, interactions wise, I'm actually coming up dry here. I don't see any interactions. From what I can tell, I mean, she does lean forward and lean back depending on the position of your finger, but that's like just normal, her following the tracing of the finger with her eyes. But yeah, I don't see any other interactions I can tell. I might be missing something obvious here, but definitely let me know. I was kind of thinking you'd be able to manipulate her tail just like Shinano's Race Queen, but it doesn't really seem like it from like controlling the tip or the base of it. So I don't know. Now, newcomer Regensburg really came out swinging with this one. This debut skin is overtly risque. It features terrific animations, pose shifts, zooms, dynamic camera, her teal blue hair in these attractive twin tails, the pair of gunmetal and red ridged horns snaking out on either side of her head as well. She's looking down at us with this sort of teasing glance, her serpentine, draconic yellow eyes just gleaming. She's wearing a spiked golden choker accessory, and she slipped into this sort of sling-style swimsuit with a sleek black gothic bat-like design, barely held together by an incredibly skimpy cat's cradle of strings just extending down her toned belly and really leaving her torso, her hips, her thighs dangerously exposed. Top portion itself just sort of hangs off of her delicious contours, her buxom figure. She's wearing a mischievous smile while squatting in this daring pose, knees spread, succulent thighs open, the end of her bladed tail teasingly hiding her crotch as it swings back and forth. Yeah, it does seem like her tail is a sensitive spot for her, leading to some uncharacteristically cute noises and reactions, so that's definitely a treat. Her gargantuan lava dragon is taking a dip in the ocean waters behind her. I really like that her rigging is enjoying the beach time fun, just having a good time as well. It really adds, I think, to the flavor of things. And yeah, the pose itself, ridiculously salacious. The swimsuit itself features a jaw-dropping amount of exposure. Her exquisite figure is a visual feast, and Regensburg seems perfectly content to show it all off. This is an absolute dynamite skin. Absolutely stunning through and through. An easy recommendation and pickup. Alright, well there we go. That does it for the Day 1 pulls and the Day 1 skin review. As if that wasn't long enough, this one's going to be a doozy. Just there's so much to cover with the Live 2Ds, the interactions, the different animations themselves. It's just, there's a lot. So I'm sorry for the length, but let me know down below how you did on your Day 1 pulls, and if you decided to pick up any of these skins, which ones are your favorites of the batch. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azure Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those waters.